Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is Thursday. It's been a long week for me. I don't normally do Mondays with little ones, so I've done a 40-hour week. Don't normally do a 40-hour week. So today we have got Finn and Christopher and Thomas and Ozzy. Today's another full day. Ozzy has extended his hours already. He was only doing the one day and he's now covering a spot that I've got till January when a new baby starts. So he's kind of taking that spot for now on the Thursday. So that's worked quite well. And normally Christopher would be at school, but he's doing a half day thing. Again, this is this funny week of weirdness. And Thomas may or may not go to the half day thing. He's not decided yet. So we'll just see. He's going to bring a school uniform and we'll see. Kenzie's just messaged me the bus hasn't turned up. They're meant to be in class in about, well, I don't know, the bus is meant to come at 1:30. It's already half an hour late. So I've said, hold on, because I can't get you to school until gone 9 when all the kids have arrived. So not a lot I can do about it, I'm afraid, right now. So stay put at the bus stop for a bit longer. So I'm going to have some breakfast. I'm going to make a cup of tea for myself and Brendan. Oh, he's just messaged, the bus is here. Excellent. Okay, I don't have to worry about him getting him to school. And hopefully he won't be late for any lessons hopefully he won't be late. I've done a bit of housework, just, sorted out clothes that needed folding, that kind of stuff. And then tomorrow I'm hitting the road and going to Herefordshire to go visit the Womble from Wandering Womble. He's going to fix my diesel heater for me. So that'd be really nice to see, Kev. That would be very nice indeed. Yes. So I'm going to make a cup of tea because the doorbell's going to go any minute. My funky curtains have arrived. So these are going to go in spog. I'm going to cut this bit off because I don't need this bit. Then I'm going to fold it over and sew it. And then I've got cable and these. And the idea being I'm going to attach it to cut the front cab from the middle bit of the van, from like the sleeping area to the driving area. I'm going to have this all the way down the back of the front seat because that will mean there's no draft coming in underneath from the front. I'm not sure if I can actually do that on the other seat where the driver's seat is either, because I've got a battery down there and I've also got the electric charger, the charger thing for my leisure battery, and I just think that will cause problems. So I'm going to have to cut that one shorter and have that one. So then it's permanently up is the idea. I've got a permanent curtain that I just pull back for when I'm driving and then close when I'm sleeping, rather than have to Velcro the really annoying thing on. So that means I've got to get the sewing machine out at some point. Yay, we know how well that goes. Giving it a good clean, are you, Thomas? Oh, Christopher's found the dinosaur. Was he hiding? Zoom, zoom. Oh, you crashed. You crashed.
Oh, my car. It fell in the water.
What are you going to do now? You have to rescue it. You'll have to dive in.
Ah, dear. I'm going to fall in. I'll just get... Let's go. There's the monsters under the chair. Look, there's dinosaurs. We have a dinosaur.
Cool. You're eating some supper. That sounds delicious. What are you making?
We're making some
Monster supper.
Let's go hunt some more dinner.
How many monsters did you catch on your monster hunt?
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. 10 monsters?
Yeah, 10.
Well, that's a good day's hunting.
Let's go. We're going to try some more monsters.
Did the bike wobble?
There is the head.
And you fell over holding on to it, didn't you? Oh, poor Ozzy. I do get to have a cuddle though, don't I? That's a bonus for me. Have you got a baby, Finn?
Yeah.
What's your baby called? doggy. Is it a doggy baby? Oh, hi doggy baby. Oh, nice. Does it like its milk?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, where did the baby go? Oh no, where did the baby go? I think Ozzy wants to babysit for your dog. He wants to be your babysitter.
Mine.
Yeah. Look, he's going to come and be your babysitter again. Just let me help you look after that baby.
Yeah.
You know all about looking after dogs, don't you, Ozzy? That's what Mummy does. I'm sure he can give you some advice on the best way to look after a dog. Ozzy! What can you see? In the sky? Let's have a look. Oh, there is a moon.
It's popping out of space.
Wow, he's forgotten to go to bed. What's he doing up there? It's a clear blue sky. Look, there's no clouds whatsoever. Look how blue it is. It is good because it does mean there's no chance of rain if there's no clouds in the sky. Have you got fed up of eating monsters and you're now eating real food?
Yeah.
Yes. There's only so many monsters you can eat. Ozzy's having a snack, aren't you, Ozzy? What was that? Snack time? Look, you're grubby already. Look at the state of your legs. Finn's decided to have his picnic at the table, haven't you? Did you say it was too cold out there? You wanted to sit inside with me, didn't you? You just kicked your bucket. You put your crackers in your bucket, didn't you? Do you know what? As a childminder, the thought of just trying to have a cup of tea is a mission in itself. Brendan, you're never going to get another job. You're going to have to be my assistant forevermore because you're too useful.
I get paid in not rent.
In not rent, exactly. So, I've had to send a child home. I need to go and dispose of this.
Way worse than that.
Cracked open head, fell over backwards onto a paving slab. Happens very quickly. I literally left the room. I hadn't even got the kettle on. I don't even think I filled it up. And there's blood everywhere. But he's okay. It's stopped bleeding. You know what heads are like. They seem worse than they are. But I've called Mum and she's just going to call the doctors and see what they say. And she's taking him home just to keep an eye on him because obviously it's a head injury. And I'm going to fill out an accident form. I felt that it was not important to do it right now, but to get him home, and then I'll pop over with an accident form later on today and get her to sign it. Brendan was here. He was brilliant, grabbed me the first aid kit, mopped up all the blood spots that were on the floor so nobody else stood in it, and he was excellent. Got me my phone so I could call Mum straight away. So he's not allowed to go and get a job because he's far too helpful. Far too helpful. Right, I do need that cup of tea though, especially now that we've just had that situation. Is it safe to turn my back for a nanosecond? Makes it very difficult to pump it up when it's in the wrong direction. Knowing my luck, I'll end up exploding it. You'll go pop. We don't want it to go pop, do we? It's quite important that I have a working wheel.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Oh, we may as well go for 3 foot by 3 foot.
Yeah.
By 3 metres. 3 metres by 3 metres. That's Christopher dropped off at nursery, and then I need to go and pick up Christopher, Toby and Christopher, Toby, and Beth. Christopher, Toby and Beth. Then next week, it's normal. I'm not doing these 1,000,001 school runs, and Beth and Christopher and Toby, they will all be in school and I will be in normal situation. But we've all just had to be very flexible this week because of school runs and settling in periods and what have you. So have you seen, I have just measured my patio because the bit that's bumpy, that's not where Thomas fell. He fell over by the mud kitchen. But it is making me, it has reminded me that I need to deal with that patio that is very wonky and is a trip hazard. So I have just measured that so that the next time I am in a garden centre, or they had it at a car boot sale, and I think it's car boot sale on this weekend. So if that's the case, I will have a look there. They had a load of fake grass in rolls pre-cut. So I need a 3 metre by 3 metre square to put down, and then I will probably need some kind of pegging. I'm not going to do like a proper job because, you know, we're not looking for an immaculate garden, but I just need it to be safe and to cover up the tree roots and to cover up the ground. So yeah, we'll just, I might get some sand to throw over from the garden centre for drainage and to level it out a bit. I think we need to put weed membrane down as well, which I'm pretty certain I've got in the shed. So maybe that's a job for Sunday, is to go to the garden centre and get those bits. Ozzy's had a very short nap and is now having his lunch. You finished your lunch, haven't you, Finn?
Yes.
Yes. And Matilda's come to play for half an hour.
Yeah. Oh, Mummy, can I go?
Yeah, we see Mummy soon, don't we? She's gone to the shops for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mummy's just got an appointment for half an hour, so
Yeah.
Matilda's coming to hang out with us, isn't she, for half an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lady. It's Thor's hammer and he's shrunk it really tiny, look.
Yeah.
Thor is not impressed.
Man.
Ant-Man. Casey says, oh, grow up, Dad. Grow up. Ant-Man can do that. Shall we see what he does when he grows up? Let's have a look. Can Ant-Man grow bigger than the Hulk? Finn, can he get bigger than the Hulk?
Yeah.
He can. Can Ant-Man grow bigger than a basketball hoop?
Yeah.
He can. Oh, who's this?
Like man.
Light Man. He's called Iron Man. That's Tony Stark, that is. Iron Man. Can he grow bigger than a city?
Yeah.
Oh, who's this?
Man.
Spider-Man.
What humans think is impossible.
Everything is peaceful. It is 2-ish. Yeah, about 2 o'clock. Everyone is watching a movie. They're watching the Bee movie. That was their request in the caravan. So again, I'm sat here watching the door. I've been and checked on them a few times and they're all either, well, Beth's asleep. The others were just watching the movie. I'm surprised Finn hasn't fallen asleep. Ozzy's having a nap in the buggy, which surprises me because he's had 25 minutes this morning on the other school run. But yep, he obviously needed a little bit longer and that is fine by me. Yes, it's been a week. I do feel like a yo-yo. But next week we are down to normal school times, so everything will be as it's meant to be rather than this all over the place situation. I've just heard from Thomas and his mum. Thomas has sent me a little video. They did end up at A&E because the doctors felt that it was a good idea to just go get a little bit of glue put on the cut. And obviously like check his eyes and things because of concussion. So they've just sent me a message and a little video clip which was really sweet, and he says he's fine and Mum has said he's fine and they just need to keep an eye on him obviously for sickness or, you know, floppiness and what have you. But he looks really perky. But yeah, he was only with me like an hour and a half and then he went home. I hate it when things like that happen. I do. I hate having to send children home after accidents. Thankfully, touch wood, they don't happen a lot. We've finished the nappy change. You can get up now. Tickle, 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 tickle. Bop, bop, bop. Feet. Feet. Ready, steady. Fold the baby. Fold the baby. Fold the baby. Oh. Those chunky legs. Oh, those chunky legs. Huh? So peaceful. There's no stunt aeroplane. There's no traffic. There's no hedge trimmers, lawn mowers. It's not playtime up at the school, so there's no children shouting. It's all very peaceful. Hi! Pardon you, you animal. Pardon you. Would you like a drink? No, thank you. Should we get down and play? Now we're all clean. Whose baby's Paulie?
Mine.
Is it your baby, is it?
I have to put the mask on.
Yeah, put the mask on, keep baby safe. Has she got a bandage on? Oh, okay. Knock on the head, what does that do?
What do you do with it?
It's a reflex to check her joints, so her knees and things. A donk on the head probably won't make her any better. Very good. How's she faring? Will she be okay?
Yeah.
We could have done with you earlier when Thomas had his accident. I don't have to go and do the school run this afternoon at all. My brain is totally pickled. It's this backwardsing and forwardsing. Harvey, Beth and Finn are all picked up at 3 today, which means his mum's doing the school run. So I haven't got anyone today to pick up from school because I've already picked up Christopher and the others are not coming yet, and I've already got Toby. So yes, I haven't got anyone to get. So scared of forgetting somebody. I have just had a request for macaroni cheese. I don't have any macaroni, but I do have pasta, so I'm going to do a cheesy pasta for the boys. Time to make a roux. There we are, all made. And my secret ingredient for a really good cheese sauce is a good cheddar, salt and pepper, and some stinky foot cheese, because that gives it a real kick. Nice. Hello there. You're being super helpful for your mother.
Yes.
Yeah. Was
We
it?
work so hard.
Oh, would you like to just tell all my viewers how awful I am as a mother and I slave drive? Oh. And dusting. Don't forget I've made you dust up here. Is this how you earn your keep?
This is how I don't get put out on the street.
Put it out on the street. Poor homeless person. Although you do look a little
I
bit...
hate those black dots.
It's dirt. Yeah, well, it's dirt because the carpet needs a clean. You do look a little bit unkempt at the moment, though. No, the beard's not so bad. It's the hair that's doing weird stuff on the top of your head.
Yeah, there is that.
It's got sort of a Mohican thing. I'll tell you what it is. It's where you've had headphones over your head in various different spots that makes it look a bit like spikes.
Yeah, it's kind of good.
Would you like tea?
Yes.
This slave driver does offer tea services.
You get paid not in money, but cups of tea.
I think that's a perfect way of being paid.
Content.
Have you finished?
Yep.
So how did you go with your test? So we've decided to get him fast track through driving, haven't we? But there's no fast track driving lessons till November, but they've said get the theory done, haven't they?
Yeah.
So
Going
how...
to a website that does a quiz and just doing the things, and I got 83% on my second try.
What was your first try?
50 something.
And you need 80%.
Yeah.
So you did better the second time. So if you do a few of those each day,
50% away from a pass.
how long does it take you roughly to do one test?
160 questions. Is that?
160 questions. That's a lot of questions. Okay. Well, yeah, do that once a day, or more if you can. You'll pass with flying colours.
I'm gonna go drink my tea.
Okay. Yeah, we've decided to just use this time to try and get an intensive course booked. But they haven't got any till November, so I know there's also a delay in the theory tests being booked up until like November time anyway. So yeah, he's doing some practice, and then I'm going to go on the website later on and book him a test for a theory test, at which point he will have had plenty of practice doing that. And then once I know we've got a theory test booked, I will book him in for the intense driving lessons. So, you know, we might have it sorted by Christmas, we'll see. Anyway, I think I'm going to finish the vlog right there. I can't imagine anything terribly exciting is going to happen between now and when I would normally finish the vlog. The children have pretty much finished eating their dinner. They will be going home quite shortly. Lee will be home soon. Kenzie should be home any minute. So I'm just going to finish this here, and then this evening I want to work on the curtain for Spog, which should be a van life video really, making curtains for the cab. So yeah, that will be something else I'll be putting up at some point, probably tomorrow or the day after. I also need to get the van stocked for my night away tomorrow. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.